Best Medicine Podcast with Simba. Sparking positive change in the community. Having real conversations and therapy. And you know that laughter's the best remedy. Got that heavy dose of humor for your hearts to heal. With mental health, it can't get any more real, yeah. Best Medicine Podcast. Laugh, love, learn. Best Medicine Podcast.
Best Med Pod. This is The Diagnosis. It's your man Simba Roar back in this thing one more time, bruh. And today, I have a special guest. If you listen to The Diagnosis, you know that all I have is special guests. Today is not no different. Today, man, I got somebody. I got a blast from the past today in the spot right now, man. This man I've known literally since kindergarten. This dude was my first friend in kindergarten, bro. He was my first friend, bro. And he's here today to rock with me, man. I appreciate this, man. So I'm gonna introduce him like he introduced himself to me. Today, I have Chow Cow, Richie Richard, Michael Jackson.
What it do?
What's up, bro? Give me some, bro.
Man, that was a long time ago.
Bro, dumb long ago. We went to a Catholic school in Oakland. This is what, 95?
Yeah.
95.
95.
Bro. So this is when like the Hot Cheetos first got on the scene.
Oh my God, Hot Cheeto Club. Bro.
And yeah, man. And what's your cool name? What's your cool name?
My artist
your stage name
right now, Chow Z.
Chow Z. Oh, you changed it.
I changed it.
Okay, Chow Z in the building. And you know, Chow came up to me. He was like, every day he had Hot Cheetos. I'm like, let me have some. Every single day, I'm like, let me have some. And then I started buying some. And then we started the Hot Cheeto Club at the school. So we used to have lunch. At lunch and at snack, we used to all like huddle around with sharing bags of Hot Cheetos.
That was the best, though.
Like, the most simplest time ever.
Yeah, dude. If you don't have Hot Cheetos, someone else got you. You know what I mean?
At least 3 people had Hot Cheetos at all times. Tell my millions of fans who you are.
Chow Z, born and raised in Oakland.
Yeah.
Live in Garden Grove right now, down south. I make music.
Down south?
Down south.
They gonna think you live in Atlanta or something, right?
Oh, my bad. All right. Los Angeles.
Yeah.
SoCal.
Yeah.
SoCal. What else is there?
What do you do?
I work for a nonprofit right now.
Oh, nice.
That's my main job. I do IT. I'm the CIO. We basically feed the poor kids of America.
Yes.
Like
a Chow, bro.
Yeah, that's what I do. Day job.
Yes, I didn't even know this, bro.
Yeah.
It just fits perfectly, man.
Right?
Everybody on this show is doing community work.
Yep.
And
I'm all about that.
And it's funny because like you won't even know it. Like a lot of the people that I talk to come across are educators.
Yep.
Or work for nonprofits or works for something giving back to the community.
Yep.
And the fact that I keep coming in contact with these people is showing me, hey, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, true.
Because I do community work every single day. Like I'm at a middle school every day. So, bro,
imagine you've been coaching.
Yes,
too.
Bro, imagine me in middle school, right?
Yeah.
Now working at a middle school.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I'll be there every day. Like, bro, I work at a fucking middle school.
You give back.
Yeah.
That's like, honestly, that's one of the most like, what's it called? When kids develop the most.
Yes.
That's when they get their personality.
Right. And you steer clear. You could steer them in the right direction before high school.
Yep.
You can get their mind right before high school.
Yep.
Like that's what I wanted. That's what I needed when I was 7th and 8th grade in Owsley class and Groves class and shit. Man, if I would have had a me,
yeah,
because we had I realized that we didn't even have a male teacher.
That's
we never
true.
had a male teacher, bro.
We had one of
computer
the
teacher. That's it.
yeah, and that
And a
basketball
PE.
coach that one
Yeah,
time.
Allison. That was in kindergarten, though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it, bro.
That's
We
it.
didn't have no male teachers.
Man, I wish I played ball back then though.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had, I don't know, forget, someone's coach. They made, I missed the first game and they were like trying to get my parents to pay.
What?
Yeah. That's why I stopped. My parents like, why are you joining this if we can't take you and we got to pay money?
Yeah, that's stupid.
We're just going to have you get off the team.
Yeah, just not play. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's real. But yeah, I give back, and then in the outside of the actual work realm, I do photography.
Okay.
So I go to different community events and take pictures and just give them the pictures for free and things like that.
Nice.
And through that, I've gotten some clients from that. Just me going out and taking pictures of capturing just beautiful shots for free, just because I wanted to do it. And then a friend asked me, she was like, "You're not done? You're not tired of taking pictures?" I was like, "Man, you take enough pictures for free, they'll start paying you for it."
Yep. It's so true.
Yeah.
And you get better at it.
And you get better
it's
at it, yeah.
If it's something that you like to do, do it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, it takes what, 10,000 hours to
10,000,
master something?
Yep.
You might as well get the practice in.
Yeah, exactly. And all that was practice because I can't be like, oh yeah, I charge this and I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me just come to your events. Let me just take as many pictures as I can. And then once you start seeing that, oh yeah, this dude is dope, then if you want to throw me something, cool. But if not, that's cool too. I'm going to keep taking pictures.
Yep. I mean, it's the connection too. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
If they're throwing one event, they're gonna throw another event.
Exactly.
Or they're gonna know other people that are throwing events,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Like, hey, I know it's a photographer. There you go.
Exactly. And that's what's really been happening. That's what's really been happening. I do a show for one person, and another organizer like maybe hosts it.
Yeah.
So then it's like when the host has their event, it's like, oh, will you come to this? Yes, I will.
Exactly.
It's just a circle. It's just a circle of community, man. Which is really important, especially where we are.
Especially where we're at.
Because, I mean, Oakland is a creative hub.
Yeah. How is it, man? I moved away.
It's different now, bro. It's different now being on the adult side of it.
Yeah.
I get this because, you know, me, like, I was the one, like, I was, you know, active and stuff like that, but I was always to myself.
Yeah.
I wasn't really like, hey, everybody, look at me. I'm
Yeah.
like, you feel me? But now I can, you know, I can just walk to the, I'm in different rooms now, and I'm recognized by people.
Yeah.
That shit is weird, dog.
That's
weird,
fun,
bro.
though, right?
It is. It's like, bro, you know who I am, bro.
Yeah.
I have had, like, been somewhere and the chick has walked up to me and was like, I listen to your podcast. I love your podcast. I'm like, what? Huh?
That's crazy.
You actually listen to this shit?
Right?
What caused you to get into this nonprofit organization?
My sister. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, she worked there. So basically.
Shout out to sis.
Yeah, shout out to sister, man. Shout out to Miss Simro.
Oh my god.
Right?
Right?
Hey, she taught us well. She was, like, pretty hands-on. To a certain extent.
Yeah, she was definitely hands on.
The mean mug.
Oh my gosh! All you heard was.
Yep. Like, oh,
She had
time to
them
be
heels
quiet.
on. Yeah, you heard them heels
Time to be quiet.
coming down the hallway. You had to shut up or get in trouble.
Man, there's a couple times where we got, like, in some serious trouble. I remember one time. Who was our Spanish teacher?
Antonia or the other one?
Yeah. Remember, she wrote, like, all the names on the board.
Yeah.
Of all the kids that weren't in trouble.
Yeah, it was like 2 people.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that too. I was like, all right, my name's on the board. And she's like, these are the only kids that were really good. Everyone else is in trouble.
Yeah. When you know it's bad when Jasmine gets in trouble.
Right.
You know it's bad when Ethan gets in trouble.
Right?
And personally, I got in trouble damn near every day. Like it was like, bro, like
Class clown, bro.
bruh, Bruh. So much bullshit happened at that school, bruh.
For real?
Yes. They treated us like criminals in that bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was just surviving.
Yeah, you wasn't.
Being like,
when you got in trouble, it was a bad day. Like we took all the we took all the trouble for you, and we crawled so you can walk, bruh.
Thank you.
But let's talk about that real quick. What was it like being the only Vietnamese student in like damn near an all black class?
Man, I think
because you never tried
definitely
to
fucked me up a little bit, but it also made me strong.
Yeah.
Because like, have you heard about like? It's just kind of racist.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Like I get racist comments. You know? Like we used to moo at me.
Yeah.
But it made me stronger.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It was cool. I think I enjoy like black culture.
Yeah.
A bunch.
Right. And it also wasn't from a place of malice.
Yeah. It wasn't.
Like we all fuck with you.
No, kids. Yeah, exactly. 'Cause, like I think
Everybody's gonna
kids
get
are
roasted.
just fucking
yeah.
rough.
You're just gonna roast.
Any school,
We're just gonna roast you.
That roast culture.
Yeah, it's roast culture, but at the same time, like being at this school, these people are malicious with their intent. Like these niggas aren't really friends.
Yeah,
they just go to
yeah.
school together. So when they talk shit to each other, it's like it's aggression. Us, it was just who's about to get roasted now, so we can just laugh at you.
Yep.
Like we all fuck with each other. It wasn't really nobody that didn't fuck with it like that.
That's why I enjoyed. I mean, I enjoyed it. But I mean, like as a kid though, it's harder to kind of understand and navigate.
Exactly.
But like now as an adult, looking back, it's definitely made me stronger.
Definitely,
for sure.
Definitely. You gotta have thick skin in this world.
Yeah.
And when you get roasted your whole life, bro, like
you get that thick skin.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck no more.
And it's a difference between getting roasted and being bullied.
Yeah.
Nobody ever got bullied.
Yeah.
Nobody ever bullied. Who got bullied?
I think there's just some people in the class that no one really vibed with.
Like who? Name them.
That one white girl, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah. But even she had a friend.
yeah, she did have a friend.
She had a friend.
Yep.
And we never roasted her. Like, we didn't bully her.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It's just, no one ever got bullied.
Nobody got bullied.
No one got bullied.
Everybody got roasted for sure.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because, like, even with her, like, we were at a Catholic school, but it was predominantly black.
Yeah. Are you still Catholic?
No, I was never Catholic.
So you just went because
that's where my parents told me to go. I think kids should be roasted. I spend a majority of my time roasting children. And I'm spend a majority of my time getting roasted by children.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know? It's kind of like, what was it? I don't want to compare kids to dogs, but, you know.
Somebody already has on this podcast.
Okay.
He's like kids are like dogs. They know when you're not for them, and they can sniff that shit out.
Yeah. So I had like 2 dogs, and they play pretty well together, right? And I realized that dogs, in the way how they play, is they test the water, and then they try to go too far, and usually a dog will tell you if you've gone too far.
Yeah.
Right? And if they're playing well, then that means you train them well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you're just teaching kids to play well
to
with
play
each other,
well with each other.
know?
Yeah, that's important. That's important because dogs will fuck around and be knocking each other over and biting on each other and all that shit. But it's fun.
Exactly.
It's all out of fun. It's not like I'm trying to actually attack you. I'm not trying to actually hurt you. I want to just play.
Yep. And if a dog doesn't get it, you just have to consistently tell that dog, like, hey, that's not cool.
Yeah.
And then they learn.
It's that correction.
You gotta be consistent, too.
Yeah, definitely. Don't let shit slide.
I think kids can see that.
They
can
bro.
see if you're not consistent. Like, if you're telling them one thing, but you're not following it yourself, they're gonna smell that bullshit.
100%. 100%.
So if you're working with kids, be consistent. Be truthful.
Yeah, I tell them kids the truth every single day of my life.
They need to know that adults also make mistakes.
Yes.
Because I grew up with my parents, like, drilling me and basically making the impression that they made their shit don't stink.
Yeah, like you guys know everything. Like, especially with the teachers and stuff. Like, we're at a Catholic school, so everybody is like, oh, like, I don't ever make mistakes. Like,
Yeah.
no, bro. Like, what was our 6th grade teacher? She cursed one day, and it was on some like shout out to Sauce, shout out to Patrick. He got sick one day, and she had his thermos. And she was opening his thermos, and me and her was outside in the hallway, and she opened the thermos, and it dropped and spilled everywhere. She was like, "Shit!" I was like, "Ooh." She was like, and I kept saying it. I was like, "Ooh, you cursing?" She was like, I don't hold it against you when you make mistakes. And I clicked. I just stopped after that because I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Especially for who she was. Like, like, I respect you too much to make you feel bad.
That was the super uptight
Miss K. No, that was K.
Oh, Miss K.
Yep.
She's a good teacher.
She was an amazing teacher, especially for her first year.
Yeah. Is she doing high school right now?
I have no idea. Shout out to Brianna Decker. Shout out to Bree. The last time I saw man, I had her on the show.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, that was the last time I saw Miss K. She took a picture with Miss K.
Okay.
Yes, shout out to Bree. So let's get into the music, man.
All right.
What do you do musically?
Musically, for my songs, I do everything.
Okay.
Like, I do the composition. Mm-hmm. I do the mixing.
What kind of musician are you, first off? Because they don't know you.
Okay, so I produce trap, future bass.
Okay.
I used to do some house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of getting back into it. I've been in it for so long.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to make it for so long that, like, I see the times change. Like, seasons change. Like, I remember when I was making house before, like, future bass and trap was getting big, and then I could see the wave coming in, and, like, my homie was like, hey, man, you should make this. You should make future bass. You should make trap. And, like, it took me a while to kind of, like, man, I mean, I'm trying to do my own thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You're your own artist. Mm-hmm. And then I kind of got into future bass and trap. Like, I literally do the sound design.
Okay.
I go into the synth. Like, you know how synthesizers work? You take, like, a square wave, sine waves, 808s.
Okay.
Right?
We're about to get super music nerdy right now. Let's do it.
Nerdy. I could talk about this shit for days. So you have a synthesizer. It's basically just a tone. Like, any kind of tone. You got filters that reduce, high end or low end, depending on how it is. But also there's other special filters.
Right.
I'm not going to get into that because I don't even understand it. But it basically, you can make shit sound more metallic.
Yeah.
All these things. And then at the end of that, you have effects where you're doing saturation.
Yeah.
And that's how you warm things up.
Right.
So if anyone out there that's trying to, like, learn how to mix better, learn how to saturate, and learn how to use EQ.
Okay.
Like, to get a really solid mix sound, is at the end of the day, it's not that hard. Although, I still don't have perfect mix sounds, and I've been doing it for, 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah.
I think I started, like, about 4.5 years ago.
Right.
But I got more serious, like, 2 years ago. But I've been studying the entire time.
Good.
Like, you gotta learn a lot.
You gotta know what you're doing. Like,
yeah. So, what is it? Back to mixing techniques. Basically, what you want to do is think about your song like it's a shoebox. You can only fit so much in the box.
Right.
But you also want to have a full box, right?
Right.
And you have to figure out what's important. So things that are the most important, you want to be, like, closer to the front of the box.
Okay.
That you can see and everything, right? So, like, for me in, EDM, future bass trap, the kick drum, snare is probably, like, the most important things. Probably in hip hop too. It's the same thing.
You need that.
And 808. Yeah, exactly. And you only have so much space to fit in the shoebox.
Right.
So what I would do is take that kick drum, take that snare, and then take that 808 and start there first.
Okay.
And only work on those 3 things.
Yeah.
And you have to make sure that, for EQing for the kick, I don't even know how to explain this in simple terms. But basically, there's 3 main frequencies in the kick.
Okay.
There's, like, that initial punch.
Yeah.
Right? That kind of, like, hits. and then it hits you in the chest. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then there's the knock, where like, yeah, I don't know how to describe it.
I hear you.
Knock.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
And then the high end, like the little crispiness that kind of like punches through.
Yeah.
So you basically want to use the EQ where you're increasing those areas, whereas you're taking other EQs like in between those areas. Like I think around 80 hertz is where the power is, like that punch, and then between like 200 to 800 hertz is where that knock is.
Okay.
And then in between, if you kind of like take it down just a little bit, you can increase clarity, because that's where all the mud comes.
Yeah.
Like, you know when you listen to a song, right? Every single thing sounds like it has its own space.
For sure.
Like a really well-produced song has everything in its own space. So you have to kind of like dip out those areas. That snake is like killing it, dude. But you gotta dip out those areas where that blends, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, in your half a decade of doing this?
Damn. When you say it like that.
Yeah, half a decade of doing this, man. Because really, it takes 10 years for niggas to blow.
It does. It does.
So you halfway there.
And it feels like sometimes it can just happen overnight.
Yeah.
You know?
But is it worth it?
I think it is.
The overnight's worth it?
No, what do you mean? Like,
Is just popping overnight worth
no.
the grind?
People perceive it as
I hear
popping
you.
overnight.
I hear you.
But no one ever actually pops overnight.
Yeah, that's a lot.
They put work in.
Have to, bro.
Yeah.
And if you don't, that's the one time people. Those one time people.
Yeah.
Like, they're hot for like 6 months.
Yeah.
It's like, what happened to? Tell me some places that this music is taking you to.
Let's see. Where have I gone? I mean, I mainly spin in the city. Mm-hmm. You've gone to
I've gone to shows.
Yeah. They're just getting better.
Yeah.
I just spun at 10:15 yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday.
You've done
2
some
days
festivals
ago.
though.
No, not yet.
No?
I wish.
What was it? What was the one?
We were at EDC together.
We were at EDC together.
That was fun.
Yo, so I was working at EDC. For anybody that doesn't know, Electric Daisy Carnival in Vegas. It is one of the biggest raves in dog
Ever,
bruh. It's the they basically rent out the NASCAR track.
Yep.
And they take it over, and it's full of lit people, drunk and high, and boom, 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 all fucking night from 6 to 6. From 6 to 6, and I was selling lemonades all night, getting that bread, boy.
You meet some crazy people, huh?
I met some crazy people. Bruce came up to me and was like, "Hey, guy, can I talk to you?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up, bro? I'm standing here just selling waters." He was like, "Yeah, man, I thought I was gonna die earlier. I started praying. I don't even believe in God, but I prayed to God, and I feel good now. I don't feel bad anymore." I was like, "Bro, that's cool. I'm proud of you."
I'm gonna guess acid.
Probably.
For sure.
Probably, man. That shit was crazy.
You take any of those?
No, not doing acid.
You should.
Nah, I'm good.
Like, coming from an avid acid user,
Yeah.
like, I think last Coachella I Jedi flipped, which is you take acid, you take shrooms, and you take E.
Oh yeah, you was loaded.
Yeah, it's called Jedi flipping because you feel like you just fucking know yourself.
Yeah.
No, it's good. I'm telling you. I mean, not all three.
He's about to peer pressure me into doing drugs, guys.
Yeah, we're about to take some acid at the end
Lord.
of this. Acid is good. It's, how do I describe it?
Tell me.
So basically, for me, what it does is it quits me from my own bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, throughout your whole life, you get hurt. You add barriers in your brain. Your brain is naturally going to go into defense mode.
Yes.
It wants to protect itself.
Right.
So if you go through something traumatic, you just forget about that shit. Like, if someone asks you 15 years later about that type of incident,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, oh my, wow, that actually did happen.
We
to me.
repress a lot of our traumas.
Yeah, and then you're like, wow, that actually made me who I am today.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah.
You know? So on acid, you know, depending on your dosage, like a lot of people take it for the hallucinogens,
Yeah.
people take it for that. I take it for mental clarity. As crazy as that sounds.
Right, yeah.
Because
I can see it.
because you stop talking a lot, but you're like in your head.
Yeah.
So I'm like in my head. I remember at EC 1 year. I think it might have been the same year. No, it wasn't. I wasn't that blasted that year. But I took it, and then I had like an existential crisis about do I really want to do music?
Yeah.
Because I was in this exact same spot yesterday, and they played. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same set. Like how is this happening?
Yeah.
How are they playing the exact playlist?
Yeah.
And just getting away with it. Like there's no variety anymore.
Right.
And I was just like, this is music. This is what I'm.
This
deciding to
is
do?
what I'm doing, right?
Right? And it's, I was in my head and I was like, why do I want to do this? Why? You're constantly thinking, why?
Yeah, because like, what it do, baby? if it's if what we're doing is supposed to be unique and supposed to be, you know, what would I say? Unique and just creative.
Yeah.
Then recycling does what to creativity?
It stunts it.
It stunts creativity. So now, like, how? Yeah,
That's a whole different debate, though. Like, because sampling on its own is a whole different musical genre. Like Kanye West, he samples like crazy.
right,
But you're not going to say that he's not an artist.
right. But
Right.
it's a difference between sampling and recycling, though. If I sample a beat and I don't do anything to it, you feel me? Like what made Ye dope when he was dope.
He made it his own.
He
gotta make it your own.
He had those kicks. He had a sound. You knew that was Ye.
Yep.
Even with the sample, you knew that was Ye.
Yep.
But yeah, you have to. Okay, well, so shout out to Salome. Salome means peace. She said that creativity can lead to more creativity. Oh, recycling can lead to more creativity.
Yeah, sampling. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's why I say
exactly.
it's a whole debate. You can
Yeah.
talk for days on whether sampling is good, sampling's not. It depends on the context.
It does.
To me.
It does. It
Like-
does depend on the content, and like I just said, and then what you do with it.
Yeah.
Because you can recycle bottles and like that, and then you can make homes
Yep.
out of recycled material.
Yep.
You can make clothing out of recycled material.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm 100% with that. But when you're just, it's like, all right, I give you this bottle, right, and then you're just giving that bottle to somebody else.
Yeah, that's
Nothing changes.
Yep. Because you could just give them the bottle to that person.
Exactly. I'm gonna give you this bottle. You're gonna cut this bottle up, do a little crazy shit with it,
Yeah.
and now it's a piece of art.
Yeah. So like,
I met this guy in SAC, and he does art pieces.
Yeah.
He did this beautiful, like it was a lion face, with the mane and everything.
Okay.
I really wanted to buy it. I was poor, but he made it using Swisher Goods.
what?
So the whole piece, the intricacies of it, all Swisher Goods.
That's dope.
And I'm looking at it, I'm like, why does this medium look familiar? Like, why does this medium look familiar? Like, what am I looking at right now? Why am I so familiar with this? And he was like, you know what that is? I was like, he was like, yeah, that's tobacco. Mind blown, bro. The fact that you can take something so beautiful like that, I don't. Take something so almost meaningless
Yeah.
and turn it into something beautiful.
What do you think drives that though? Like, because I've never had an art piece, like a song, where I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to take, like, me clapping my ass and make a full song.
Please
You know what I
never
mean?
clap your ass to make a song, please.
Bro, you can do it.
Don't ever do that.
I guarantee you. I'm going to do it.
Don't, Doug. Don't,
But-
Doug.
I just wonder why he would just be like, all right, I'm going to make a whole thing about tobacco. What's his... I guess what's the meaning behind it?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, why?
Did you ever get that part out of
No, I didn't delve further.
it? You gotta ask those questions, man.
They want you to make...
That's what acid does, bro.
Asking questions, huh? They want you to... so the ladies in here, they want you to...
So
you clap your ass for me for like a
Alright.
beat. So y'all be on the lookout for the ass clapping song.
I will. I'll even make a video of me going through the process.
Oh my
I can already
gosh.
imagine it. Like, you can take a clap,
This shit is gonna
Right.
go viral.
you can EQ all that shit,
Yeah.
and then you can make a tone from it, and you can resample it for your melody, and then you can pitch it down for your kick, and then you can pitch it up, and you can make it faster, and you work with the volume envelopes to make hi-hats. You got your drums right there.
This man,
You really don't think I can? I will.
he is the GOAT.
That's what 5 years?
Yeah. Yeah. What has been the hardest or the most difficult thing in this journey, this 5-year journey?
Oh man, that's a lot. Music is hard
Music
overall.
is definitely hard.
Parents, for sure. You know,
Yeah.
coming from an Asian Vietnamese family, you're either a doctor, or
Yeah.
a lawyer, or a
Yes.
failure. Those are your three options.
Ain't no way around it, huh?
Ain't no way around it. And you know, I think I didn't decide to do music until after I graduated college,
Yeah.
where I was like,
Just so you could be
"This
like,
is my life."
yeah, I did what y'all asked me to do these whole years. Now I'm about
And
to just
I'm
leave.
I'm not happy.
Yeah.
And I realized that I just gotta do
Because what did they want you to do?
be a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, you know,
You should.
I like
They put you in a school full of niggas, bro. like they put you in a school full of black people.
hey, so that means my parents aren't racist, bro.
That's big facts. That's big facts, bro. Like their active is like every year we're gonna send you to a school full of black people, bro. Like, and then they expect you to be a doctor. No, I want to make music, mom.
Hey, there's a lot of black people that are doctors
No,
now,
I'm
man.
talking shit. I'm talking shit.
I'm just being PC.
Yeah. Yeah, black people could be doctors too. Damn. Yeah, so family. So
Okay, so family pressure, like, even my brother now, he's like, you should. Well, he's not anymore. You know, I found a girl that's like really supports the music and
Yeah.
everything. But even before, my brother's like, you know, like, is the music gonna go anywhere?
Yeah.
What's your plans?
Right.
Are you gonna make money off of it? Like, how are you gonna support a family when you have kids
Mm-hmm.
and all those things? Like, that's a pretty big pressure.
yeah. I'm also 25. Like,
Yeah,
like I'm also
right?
25. Like I'm not planning on settling down right now.
Yeah. So, you know, that's a lot of pressure, but also just trying to find a unique sound.
Yeah.
Trying to make things sound good because things sound like shit for a long time.
Yes.
Like a long time. And then you realize that ever since EDC became popular, ever since like just being an artist became cool,
Yeah.
like there's a lot of people in this industry.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people
Yeah.
trying to make it. But there's also a lot of bullshitters too.
Yeah, especially when when the rave culture became commercial.
Yeah. When EDM stopped becoming, hey, do you know what EDM is?
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? Now everyone knows.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
So now you have these certain DJs who just have a name
Yeah.
and aren't really good DJs.
Yeah. Ghost producers, people that just pay for that shit.
Yeah.
I don't hate them. You're going to do what you want to do.
Yeah, of course.
Right? But, yeah. music is rough.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it. Like, because you are also putting something that you believe in out to the world.
Yeah.
And it fucks with you mentally, too. Mental health is really hard for, like, I feel, musicians. Or I guess maybe artists in general.
But that's why a lot of musicians do drugs.
Yeah.
It's like I have to output every single day of my life.
Yeah.
I have to be creative. I have to birth something every single day of my life.
Yep.
Like, yeah, take that. Especially so, I'm about to be messy. Especially, I think it may be even harder for a musician who's a woman.
Yes.
Because it takes 9 months, 10 months to birth a baby.
Yep.
But you have to do that every single day.
Yep.
You have to create every single day. You have to birth something every single day. I'm sure that's taxing.
It is.
That's why I don't rap. That's why I'm not a rapper.
Hang on. So you're scared of having to birth things every day?
Every day, bro? Like, I don't want to do that every day.
Like, so are you, like, are you scared if you rapped and it just didn't turn out well?
Fear? I don't have fear.
Okay.
I don't want to.
You just don't, okay, so that's just not your thing.
Yeah, I don't want to have to always think of a metaphor. I always have to think of a witty punchline. I always have to think of a bar. Even though I do that naturally. Like, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, in my head, I'm rapping.
Yeah.
I'm making melodies. I'm singing in my head. Like we're musical people.
Yep.
They gave us that musical background at the school.
Yep.
We
were both in choir, right?
In choir. I never was in choir.
I thought you were.
I never was in choir. They was trying to make me sing for the 8th grade graduation.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't do it. Like, I was never. But we weren't in choir, but we always had to sing some shit.
Yeah.
So I was in the Piedmont Boy Choir.
Oh, what?
This is the exclusive, guys. I was in the Piedmont Boys Choir when I was a child. Yeah.
Did not know that.
And then Piedmont Boys Choir, and then choir at church, and then having to go to school and have all these assemblies and things like that where they made us sing.
Yeah.
Niggas are just musical beings, bruh. So the fact that we grew up and are pretty much in the music business is fucking dope, bruh.
Yeah, it is. Wait, so back to... What were we talking about? Music's hard.
Yeah, the difficulties.
You definitely gotta write every day.
Yeah.
For sure gotta write
exactly.
every day. But you gotta realize that you're not gonna write the best creative stuff every day.
Yeah.
So as for me, there were days back, maybe when I wasn't as serious, where I would be like, oh, I'm not really into music right now, so I'm not gonna work on it today.
Yeah.
And then you get into this habit where if you don't feel the best creative energy, then you just don't do music. And now I've realized that I gotta do music every day.
Have to, right?
Yeah. There are a lot of things that you can work on when you don't feel creative.
Yeah.
You can dig into a sample pack, like work on your workflow.
Yeah.
So if you're struggling as a musician and you're struggling to do ideas, sort out your sample packs.
Yeah.
Grab.
What do I want to use?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you don't have to actually create something.
Make your own sample pack from those sample packs.
Yeah.
Like I have a Chowsy sample pack folder where I got all my drums, my kicks, my snares, my hi-hats. I break it down into like the main drums, which is those, and then like perks.
Yeah.
Like filler, all those things that's for the secondary drums. You got synth shots. In other words, you got FX.
Yeah.
You basically just create your own sample pack.
Yeah.
What do you want to do when that creative spark hits?
Right.
Like
Right. Now that I took my downtime and organized my sounds, now once I get inspiration, now I can just go full force with it, and I don't have to waste the time sorting through shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
and
smart.
Once the inspiration kicks in, it's bam.
Exactly.
Gravy.
And now you back to work.
Yeah. Like there are a couple of days where I can make 2 songs in 2 days.
Yeah.
And then go like a whole year without even making a song. But you got to keep learning too.
Yeah.
Learn techniques. See and reference. You definitely got a reference track.
Right. It's what I want. This even 30 seconds. Like this is a melody that, or this is this is a sound that I want to delve further into.
Yep. And I have a vision of trying to teach that on a more broad scale. Mm-hmm. I'm still figuring it out though. Mm-hmm. Honestly.
How would you want to do it? Would you do like tutorial videos? Would you do?
Yeah, probably like a Patreon. Like so, I guess my game plan would be to finish out my EP. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to play EDC this year.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and win a competition this year. I just got a whole bunch of photos taken for my gig. Okay. So I can go through the whole rebrand. I gotta finish out a song. I basically have a set from 2 days ago where I'm gonna refine it.
Okay.
And that's like my skeleton. Because for DJs, when they go on tour, they usually have like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, like really bomb set. Yeah. And then they just kind of replace a couple songs here and there. But because you're kind of building that. Then you're building a live show.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And then from there, once I have a good amount of EP, and once I have that, if someone checks out my EP, they're like, damn, this is really well made. Mm-hmm. And from there, then you can find like my classes and everything like that. I want to live stream on Twitch too.
Okay.
Eventually.
Yeah. I think that'll be really good, bro.
Yeah.
Because Twitch is the wave.
Twitch is the wave.
Yeah. It is.
It is. But yeah, you see
it's
that
not an ad.
It's not an ad. It's
unless
not
you want to pay us. Let's get back to you and your music. So, what was your original DJ name?
Yeah. EMD. No, my very first name was Grime Time.
Grime
Time.
I'm so glad you changed that shit. Grime Time.
I think it's just
why?
I guess in college, the type of music I listened to was considered grimy.
You listen to VK?
Like hip hop. It's kind of grimy. I don't know.
Oh, I hear you.
Depending on your crowd, right? But that's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
Grime Time, and then I changed it to EMD because MD for medical doctor and E for ecstasy. You know. And then I realized that I can't go by EMD.
Yeah.
It's way hard.
Yeah.
If you look up any of my songs and then put EMD remix, it's literally going to change it to EDM remix. And it searches it.
Yeah.
Because Google's like,
that's important.
You mistyped.
That's important. What you name yourself in the algorithms is very important.
It is.
Like you can't have like if the artist, his name is Black.
Yeah.
But he spells it Six Lack.
Yeah.
So if he was just to be called Black with a B, he would never be found.
Exactly.
You have to make yourself searchable.
Yep.
So now what are you?
Chow Z.
Chow Z. So, and why'd you change that? I know your name, but
yeah, my name's Chow. So obviously Chow Z. And I was just kind of going through it, and the guy that books me for a couple of gigs, he was like, you should just do Chow Z. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, that makes so much sense. My mom used to call me that. Yeah, she calls me Chow Z. Like,
really?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. It's like it's kind of like Baby Chow, right? Chow Z. Yeah. So she calls me that. My family calls me that, and then I was just like, fuck it. Let's run with it.
And that's way simpler because that's already who you are. You don't have to put on a persona.
Exactly. So try to rebrand to what you believe is part of who you are, and also make sure that you can work the algorithm. Yeah. Because we are really in a simulation, though. Yeah. Google checks everything that you do. They give you ads based off of what you're looking at. Yep. And we're in a world where we're judged on YouTube views, Instagram likes, and you have to beat that system in a sense.
Right. When I first started, I just Googled Best Mad Pod to see what would come up. Yeah. And it was just me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this is the right thing.
Yep. That's
This is
good.
the right thing.
And you
Before
got all
I
the
even
socials.
started. Yes.
You got to get your socials in line.
Yes.
That's how you reach people.
Before I even started, I was like, Best Man Pod, and I didn't see any other Best Man Pod podcast. I saw one, but it wasn't updated for years.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I could use this.
Hell yeah.
There wasn't any like websites or anything like that. There wasn't anybody else by that name. It was on Instagram or anything like that. So
Yeah.
that's a whole realm. So if you Google, I want everybody to Google Best Man Pod, and I'm gonna pop up. I promise you.
And click on it. It helps.
Click
it
on
helps
too.
the algorithm.
Yes, make sure you click on it.
You guys smash that like button.
Like and subscribe.
It works.
Yeah, it does.
No, I have seen it work. I have seen my nieces and nephew watch YouTube videos, and at the end, the person's like, "Smash that like
Smash
button."
that like
I've
button.
seen my niece like
Smash it up.
hit the iPad over because she was smashing the like button. So do it. Yes.
Smash that like button.
I recently, like, even I'm doing a rebrand, so I haven't caught up my Facebook
Okay.
shit yet, right? Mm-hmm. And I was, you gotta be yourself too.
Of course.
Don't
course.
try and make a post just to make it go viral, or, you know. So I was in the morning, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make a quick post on my Facebook page, and I think right now it hit like 80 likes.
Be yourself, man.
Yeah.
Got to, man.
I did say smash that like button, and we're actually gonna make it a thing because my photographer got, I guess I had my hands in there kind of thing, and then it was like this, but then the next picture is like this. So my guy's gonna make a fucking gif of me doing this. Yeah. Ciao, bro. Yo. Like,
That's hard.
And have fun with it.
Yeah,
have fun with
bruh.
it. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, bruh. This episode is called Smash That Like Button.
Smash that like button. Comment and subscribe.
Yeah, man. It really helps us because you can watch all day.
And
you can watch all day.
People don't know how to support
Yes.
artists sometimes.
Have you found that your biggest supporters is from strangers?
My biggest support is definitely from my friends,
Okay.
family.
Okay. That's a win.
You gotta work
That's a
on.
win.
You gotta work on your relationships too.
Yeah.
Like, if I found out that if I listen to someone else's story first and trying to get into what other people are into,
Right.
then they just give me the same respect.
Yep.
Treat others how you want to be treated.
That's real. That's real.
And a lot of people, they just expect you to consume their content, which it puts you off.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many people that just will hit me up, hey, check out my SoundCloud.
Check out my SoundCloud.
But it's like, I don't even know you.
I don't know you, bruh. Say hello to me first.
Yeah.
Like with the kids, like they'll come in because I do the after school program. And we usually have snacks and shit.
Yeah.
So they'll come in. Do you have a snack? Hello. How are you, child? Like,
How is your day?
I am a fucking person, dude. I'm not just your snack machine.
Yep.
I was like, two of the girls, they was like, do you have a snack? I was like, well, care about me.
Yep.
Care about me, and I will do anything for you. Like, then you have to care about everybody. Like, I'll go out and support. Not only am I supporting the venue, but I'll support the vendors.
Yeah. And they support you back.
And then they support you back, man. It's like you have to shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to brother TJ. He said his auntie told him this. He was like, ball up your fist like this. Ball up your fist like this. He was like, if you keep your fist tight, there's no money coming in, there's no money coming out.
Yeah.
That's real.
Gotta keep it
It's
tight.
like you gotta you shell out and you'll receive abundantly.
Yep.
You like just like with love, like you show love and you gotta receive way more love than you can even put out.
Yep.
You gotta give that. You gotta really, because it's not about us.
It isn't.
It's not about us. It's about what we're making.
Yep. And that's part of ego too.
Yeah.
Ego is the Enemy is a book that you should definitely read.
Okay.
I read it. It helped me.
Ego is the enemy.
Ego is the Enemy. one of the most important lessons from it is always be learning. Always be a student.
Yes.
Once you stop learning, then you're not progressing anymore. You know what I mean? Ooh. Keep talking? Yes, sir. What it do, baby? Who's in here?
And for the ego, that ego
Yeah,
is gonna kill you.
it is.
That ego is gonna kill you.
So what is this? What's going on right here?
I just wanted to, for the audio, I'm fucking up on the audio right now because I want y'all to see visually that I support artists.
Yes.
I support artists.
I'm curious. So what? I guess the artist isn't here. I want to know. Is that the artist?
Yes.
What is this piece about?
Tell us what this piece is about.
I'm really curious.
This is selfless right here. This is something that I saw and I initially said I want. I didn't even care how much it was.
Yeah.
It spoke to me in a way that, like look at this, bro. Like, this
Beautiful.
This is fucking gorgeous. And once again, audio listeners, I'm sorry that you can't see this beautiful painting that I'm showing right now. But
And it's alone.
yes, Salome means peace.
So this is this about peace? I really want to know. What made you want to make this?
Yeah, man. She'll.
Alright. I love it. You should probably read that part, right?
We're growing, not fully grown, but out here enjoying nature and living. Yeah.
Always be learning.
This is about growing. So the nature in the background, the fact that this grass is so green, this tree is taller than the eye can see, and even the hair grown, free, wild. The beauty of this just one piece. The vibration that comes from just even looking at this is something that I knew that I wanted and I knew that I needed. The colors, she said, the colors warm her up. Yes, immediately. It's like even the sky. The sky is about 3 or 4 different colors.
Yep. It's beautiful.
This is beautiful, man. I'm just holding it up for the rest of the show. So what I've learned this year, because I've only been doing this show a year.
Hey, congrats.
Thank you, man.
A year's a long time to be doing something.
Yeah. I took the first part of the year, the first quarter of the year, and just went full force recording.
Yeah.
Just the people who were in my immediate circle. I had people who I just met that was like, hey, I want to do it. So I recorded all of them. I spent the second quarter of the year, really the second and third quarter of the year, going out to community events and going out to community events, going out to shows, making my presence known.
Yeah.
Introducing myself to people, being out there, and that garnered me having more people that want to do the show.
Yeah.
And then once I started releasing it, 3 episodes in, I got signed to a podcast network.
Nice.
Shout out to Defy Life. Shout out to the Defy Life Podcast Network. I appreciate y'all.
Congrats. Making noise, man.
Yeah. And every day, I did a post about this. I'm really self-conscious about this show.
Yeah.
Because
it's your art.
Yes, exactly.
It's your baby.
Exactly.
And
also it's like I'm the content that we're talking about and what the people are getting from these conversations is I've had people come up to me and like, yo, I listen to the show and I'm talking to my TV or I'm talking to my phone or whatever they're listening to it on.
Yeah.
I'm talking to it like I'm involved in the conversation.
Yeah.
So the fact that I can have these conversations that make people feel like they want to join into the conversation is phenomenal for me. And the first couple of weeks, I was like, I wasn't getting any views or anything like that, any streams.
Yeah.
And it started to fuck with me because I'm like, bro, like, I know nobody knows about me.
I've been there.
Yeah, I know nobody knows about me. So so that's why I put myself in these positions like, hey, I do a mental health podcast. I do a podcast. Like,
yeah.
Like, listen, like.
That was a tough struggle for me to do. Like,
so
where I was like, I'm an artist.
Yes. How do you gain listeners?
How do I gain listeners?
Because it's millions of people that's doing the same thing that you're doing.
Yeah. So, make sure you have the product.
Yes.
So good music, but it depends. Like for the EDM community, you gotta figure out how to get it out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of blog sites. Reach out to them, but make relationships first.
Yeah.
Like. Even now, if you don't have any songs, if you don't have anything in your catalog, just go to one of the blog sites that releases songs that you would like to be released on eventually, and just say, hey, I love your site.
Yeah.
I love what you're doing. I love the type of content that you're putting out.
Right.
And then that's it.
Okay.
Leave it.
Okay.
Even if it's like a year or 2 years later.
Yeah.
The conversation stays there.
Yeah.
And then pick it back up when you
actually have a
music, material, anything. But, always just check up a little bit. I mean, I'm still there. Like, for me, I don't have the finalized product yet.
Yeah.
I'm still working on that part.
Right.
But I know that once I have it, it's going to pop off.
Yeah.
I know enough people where I can get better.
Yeah. Is this your first project or is it your first like real release?
No, right? I know. I've had projects
under this name.
Under this name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But I have, mixes out under my name, but that's whatever to me, honestly.
Do you have a favorite piece that you've done?
Oh yeah. Like a Boomerang.
Okay.
It's I was going through a breakup. And
shout out to breakups.
They make you learn.
Yo.
They make you learn.
Yeah, my breakup was awesome. From the time that I break up to now, I've prospered so much.
Yeah, you just grow. You keep growing, until you find the person that grows with you, pretty much. But yeah, Boomerang. It was the first piece that I wrote that had so much emotion. For me, it helped me get past it.
Yeah.
And that's also why I write music, just to get through life.
Right.
Or put my emotions down.
I said it last night. This isn't me. I'm not quoting me, but I said music is what emotions sound like.
Yep. Exactly. So you can only be yourself, too.
Yeah, exactly. That's important. That's very important. So before we get out of here, man, I like to do something called, I like to give my listeners something to think about.
All right.
In the midst of this conversation. So this segment is called The Diagnosis. My favorite part of the whole show. Just saying me doing that is my favorite part of the whole show. I haven't done it in so long, bro. I haven't recorded one of these in so long.
Bro. That was the warm-up.
Yeah.
So now you gotta do it one more time.
This is The Diagnosis. I get so much excitement after I do that shit. That shit is the best, dog. That shit is the absolute best.
So, am I supposed to say something?
Oh, you can, but I'll
or
start.
You
I'll start.
Say it.
No,
right.
you can. If you have something, if you have a takeaway from our conversation, then
yeah.
So first things first. Be yourself, dog. Be yourself, dog. And that's not really crazy advice.
Yeah.
Like Bernie Mac said, be yourself. If they don't like you after that, fuck them. Like, You have to be, and somebody will rock with you just because you're you.
Yep.
Somebody's gonna love you because you are you.
Yep.
And not for anything else. I've said this recently that like a lot of the women that I've had in my life, I don't think actually cared for me.
Yeah.
It was more so what they cared for, and they loved what I did for them. How I made them feel.
Yeah.
How I treated them. You know. And the emotions behind that. It wasn't necessarily who I am.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you love me because I make you feel like there's no one else in the world.
Yeah.
That's not real.
Yeah.
Like, that's not real. Like, to find somebody who cares about you, don't matter if you got in a car accident right now, lost all of your mobility, lost your speech and everything, you could never tell them any type of compliment for the rest of your life. Will they still be down for you? And it's not too many people that'll do that. But there is going to be somebody that will.
There is going to be someone.
Number 2, man. For creatives, man, create every day. Create every day. Because then you'll get dope shit like this, man. Create every day.
And know some pieces are going to be trash.
Yeah.
You're not always going to be the best.
Oh, man, I've had some episodes where I've just been like, what was I on that day? Like, there's some episodes where that'll never come out.
Yeah.
There's some episodes that'll just you'll never hear them.
There's a lot of songs that I will just never release.
Yeah. And be okay with that. Be okay with not everything.
Being okay to throw away trash.
Yeah. But sometimes you got to put out that trash too.
Sometimes, yeah, for feedback.
Yeah, because I know it's already trash, so I'm not putting it out in the hopes and aspects of, hey guys, look at this. Like, no, just this was some trash that I did. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
somebody might like it.
True.
Like, shout out to Cal Capricorn, working on his album right now, and just listening to his music. He's like, you really like that song? I'm like, bro, I love that song. He's like, I hate that shit. Like, so many songs that I absolutely love. He's like, I hate that song.
Yeah.
So you never know.
That's the artist, though.
Yeah.
You judge your art the most.
Yeah. So many, she said, so many half-done pieces, but I learned on each one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always be learning.
Yeah, and then if you're doing something halfway and stop, you have the freedom to come back to it whenever you want to.
Yep.
And
then you're in a different state of mind.
Exactly. So now you have a different mind state when going into it. So now you're like, okay, yeah, maybe I want to do it like this now.
Shit, it's 1:52. It's 1:52, bro.
Damn, dog. Yeah, we
definitely have to.
We out of here. You got something to tell my millions of fans?
Just have fun.
Have fun, bro.
Just have fun.
Have fun, bro.
Don't sweat it. That's it.
That's it, dog. Shout out Cal, Richard, Michael Jackson, bro.
Thank you.
This is my Vigga right here. My Vigga for life, man.
All the way since kindergarten.
Kindergarten, bro. We was 5, bro. He was my first friend, bro.
You're my first friend, man.
I know, bro. I'm out here.
Yeah.
Man, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Love you, brother. Give me a hug.
Love you too, bro.
Give me a hug on camera. I love this man right here. Every so often, I hit Chow up like, bro, what's good?
Yep.
It's always been love with us. But yeah, thank you.
No, thank you.
Shout out your Instagrams, Facebooks.
Chow Z Music.
Chow Z Music.
If you ever want to talk about music, if you ever want to learn, if you ever need anything, just let me know.
Yeah, he has a girlfriend, lady, so get out his DMs.
Yeah, don't DM me, please.
Don't DM her. Don't DM him.
I'm faithful.
Yeah, unless you're talking about music.
Yes.
Simba Roar back in this thing one more time, bro. This is The Diagnosis, man. Best Bad Pod. We out.
We out.